Ever wondered why you're always running low on rams in Dauntless, especially as a beginner? It's a plight known far and wide across the Dauntless community, almost like a rite of passage that all novice players must endure. This struggle, this constant battle against the virtual economy, is an experience shared by everyone who has ever picked up a controller or sat down at their computer to play this game. The issue of RAM shortage is as old as the game itself, a constant frustration that has been there from the very first day when the developers launched the game. You see, Dauntless, as an action role-playing game, is set a world where the currency of RAMs is the lifeblood of your character's progression. They're used to craft and upgrade gear, to purchase items, and to fund your hunts. But for some reason, a lot of players find it difficult to maintain enough RAMs to support their gameplay. And we can't help but wonder, why is it so? To answer this question, we need to understand the game mechanics are primarily earned through hunting behemoths, which are the big creatures that rule the lands of Dauntless. The rewards from these hunts usually include a certain amount of rams. However, the amount of rams you from a single hunt is usually not enough to cover the expenses of upgrading your gear, buying potions, and other necessary expenditures. But how does it all work? How can you consistently buy potions, farm behemoths, and yet end up with more rams than you started with? That's the million rams question we're here to answer today. This video will guide you through the process, step by step, to help you crack the secret of rams and potions in Dauntless. Today we will not talk about the patrol chest because most beginners do not have many patrol keys. So how do we manage to have a lot of rams and at the same time always buy potions? Let's dive into the process. Firstly, let's discuss the importance of spending wisely in Dauntless. You see, having a lot of rams isn't just about racking up those numbers, it's about making those rams work for you. It's about strategy. And as with any strategy game, one of the key elements is knowing when, where, and how to spend your resources. Now, a common pitfall many beginners fall into is spending their hard-earned rams on items that seem valuable at first glance, but are actually not necessary. I'm talking about that shiny new armor or weapon that catches your eye, or that enticing upgrade on the Slayer's path that you think you need but really don't. At least not yet. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of acquiring new gear. But remember, just because you can buy something doesn't mean you should. In fact, spending your rams on unnecessary items can actually hinder your progress in the game. So what should you prioritize when spending your rams? I know that many of you will be surprised when I say this. Well, potions are a great place to start. As we've discussed, they're a critical part of your behemoth farming strategy, allowing you to earn more rams in the long run. But don't just buy any potion. Focus on those that you'll actually use, and that will provide the most benefit in your battles. And those are Ether Drive Tonic, Blitz Tonic, Frenzy Tonic, and Insight Tonic. Another good strategy is to save your rams for necessary upgrades in Slayer's Path. These are the upgrades that will significantly boost your power and survivability, allowing you to take on tougher behemoths and earn even more rams. There you should focus on part 2, 3, and of course 12 on the left for reforge bonuses. Remember, Dauntless is like a game of strategy, and spending is a big part of that strategy. It's not just about earning rams, it's about spending them wisely. By avoiding unnecessary purchases and focusing on those that will truly benefit your game, you'll be able to make the most of your rams and continue to grow your wealth. Remember, the key to having more rams is not just about earning, but also about spending wisely. Now let's talk about what you should do if you want to have enough rams. First, find it online, or you can also find it on my channel, Meta Builds. One is enough to start and make armors and weapon for that build, and you don't need anything else. Forget the rest armors. You will just throw rams for free. One build that will guide you through Blazeworks without problems. Also, concentrate with that weapon at least until level 10. Reforge to get all the buffs from that reforge weapon. Most builds can be used for multiple weapons, so you don't need to throw rams on additional armor sets. The biggest mistake of all players is that they keep buying some armor to try out some build, then get another armor for another build, and in the end they run out of rams, and in addition they run out of progress because they have a bad build and armor set. Second, Slayer's Path. You should only focus on part 2, 3, 4, on right side last 2, and 12 for reforge buffs as beginner. Here many also spend on things that are first available. But things like gathering grass, resistance, gliders, grenades, pylons, etc. are things that are not so important to you at the beginning. When you have completed parts 2, 3, and 12, only then can you slowly start everything else. This way you will always have enough rams, otherwise you will be in the same situation as most other players. Lastly, buy potions. 99% of players think that buying potions is just an expense for your wallet, but I guarantee you that it is more like an investment for more rams in the long run. Every build with catalyst and potions is twice as fast as the others without them. It is not the same to kill behemoths in 60 seconds without potions, and let's say 20, 30 seconds with potions in Blazeworks. You will have twice as many kills with potions, you kill much faster behemoths, and that also means twice as many rams. Keep in mind, each potion comes with its unique benefits, which with the catalyst increase their effect by 60%, and their durability also by 60% longer. This is a huge buff that will bring you a lot of rams at the end. Of course, I don't mean that you start buying potions after the first day in the game, but when you have already partially completed parts 2, 3, and 12 in Slayer's Path, which should be feasible in a month. Even though you are a beginner, you already have the opportunity to buy potions, because you have a lot invested in the path on the right things that will help you progress faster. The secret lies in being smart, being strategic, and making the most of your potions. Another overlooked source of rams are cores. Yes, those shiny orbs you receive after every event can significantly boost your ram balance. And here's how. You see, every time an event occurs, which happens every 15 minutes in the game, you are rewarded with cores, sometimes even more than 4 per event. These cores, when opened, offer a variety of items, but importantly, they also offer rams. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. So while you're busy focusing on potions and reforges, do not forget about these valuable cores. They could just be the solution to your ram troubles. Now let's put this into perspective. Say, in a span of 1 hour of gameplay, you manage to participate in at least 3-4 events. That's an additional 3-4k plus rams minimum when you open the cores. It's crucial to note that the number of rams you get from cores can vary. Factors like the type of core and the difficulty of the event can influence the amount of rams you receive. However, regardless of these variables, the fact remains, cores provide a steady stream of rams and they are often overlooked. Over time, these cores add up. You might not notice it at first, but as you continue to participate in events and collect cores, you'll see a steady increase in your ram balance. So next time you're in hunting grounds, remember to do events to get those cores. Open them up and let the rams flow in. It's an easy, efficient, and often overlooked method of increasing your rams. In conclusion, the value of cores in your ram earning strategy cannot be stressed enough. They add a significant boost to your ram balance and can help you afford those essential potions. So don't underestimate the value of cores. They can be a game changer for your rams. Lastly, let's discuss where and how best to apply this tactic. First, make sure to do events in hunting grounds. That's the biggest source for rams. Second, where is the most profitable to be, and do events. Which map? Of course in Blazeworks. I'll give you an example. For 1 hour of playing in Blazeworks, with 4 events that give 15-20k plus rams each, you can earn 80k plus rams at least. During that same time, I spent an average of 84 potions, 28 out of all 3. Each potion costs 500 rams, which means those 84 potions cost 42k rams. In the end, 80k plus rams earnings for 1 hour of playing. I can spend again 42k rams for new 84 potions, and I have a net profit of around 40k rams. In addition, each event brought me an average of 4 rare cores as well as other cores. 16. 20 cores in 1 hour also means 3-4k plus rams. The amount of rams obtained from cores varies. I know, now many will say that it is easy for me to do everything quickly. It is difficult for beginners. But if I spend 80 potions, let them spend 100, and let them do only 3 events, not 4 in 60 minutes. They will earn about 60k rams, and for those 100 potions, they will have to set aside 50k, which again means that they have about 10k plus rams of net earnings left. For 10 hours, that's 100k plus. For 100 hours of playing, it will be over 1 million rams of net earnings, with the fact that the purchase of potions will be included in the net profit. Another option, beginners can stay in Blazeworks and do nothing until the event appears. They do the event, spend 15 potions for the event, and get 15k 20k plus rams. 3 events in 60 minutes, 45 potions spent, and 45-60k plus rams earnings for 1 hour. From this earnings, allocate 5k rams for new 45 potions. You arrive at a net profit of 22k 37k plus rams earnings, which is an average of 30k plus rams. That's 300k plus for 10 hours, or 3+ million for 100 hours of pure profit play. At the beginning, the earnings may be less, but with every hour spent in events, and the option to fill the Slayer's Path with rams, you will be stronger and faster, and every next hour will bring you more and more rams. Remember, the key to having more rams is not just about earning, but also about spending wisely. So, there you have it, the secret to having more rams in Dauntless while buying potions. It's all about strategic gameplay, from farming behemoths to reaping the rewards of reforges. Each behemoth defeated is not just a victory, but an opportunity to earn more rams. It's crucial to remember that potions are not merely an expense but an investment. When used wisely, they can help you gain even more rams. And let's not forget about the value of cores. These precious items can give you a significant boost in your ram count when opened. But perhaps the most important lesson of all is to spend wisely. Avoid wasting your hard-earned rams on unnecessary items, especially if you're just starting out in the game. Instead, focus on what you truly need for your journey. Remember, every behemoth defeated, every potion used wisely, and every core opened can lead to more rams. Spend wisely, and you'll never run out of rams again. And with that, we've reached the end of this guide. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow Dauntless players. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks on how to level up your game.